hyper late game and she's got like 750 range, is critting you for 700 every single time, but that it's so far away, and again, there's not a lot there, and I mean, looking at this game in particular as well, it's maybe a stolen away Annie ulti that he's looking to cleanse, maybe a quick chain from Knight. 4v4, unless the Shy actually with this wave can push it in and can start walking through the river, maybe look to try and impact that map.
Oh, he has Maiden, he has Trinity Force. The Shy might lose a Summoner spell. At the very least, he's going to take a lot of his HP, and that's a snap engage coming in from Invictus Gaming. It is the crash down from On that completely backfires. It's going to be the trade of supports here. And now there is no Annie ult, no Tibbers available. IG should feel...
Time's gone by, but currently not valuing the steal of just that second dragon, and a little bit of an early smite from H1, but nothing.
They have better split pushing. Now they have 2 dragons as well. Are IG going to contest ever? It's his first engage. Okay, Cyclone comes down. Gala no flash. Gala almost no HP, but he flashes out. He'll get the heal. And Mako takes half of his as a re-engage coming in from Invictus. How much more can they find? They kick Beichuan into the rest of their wave arms. It's the crash down. It's the magnet storm, and it is Jeje falling. Mako tries to get out of this play, and that is more.
It nets them now. This Rift Herald absolutely uncontested, whereas, you know, we probably weren't going to see it contested anyway, and I don't know that this 2v1 down on the bot side is going to be too easy.
Alright, Bin has to flash. I do think with a decimating smash landing here, Bin is probably going to fall. He does make them work for it. It'll be the feats of warfare, but the turret goes down, which means the feats of strength go over. They get the Herald as well, and this will just be a free turret going over tonight as he's able to have that alongside the Grubs. IG are scrambling to find anything. Maybe they catch Elk here in mid, but it's an Ezreal who still has the summoner spells. This is a pretty big wish.
So JJ here with the kick available. It's going to be really tricky once again to get onto Elk, who has Flash, has Arcane Shift. Looking at him underneath his tier 1 turret. But now he's Mako in trouble.
Yeah, Mako, we're under the turret, man. Dawning Shadow lands, you have to know. Elk is going to be a player. Almost all respectable Ezreal players are going to be able to buffer the hook there.
Bot lane, no prio, mid lane, and maybe a can-do attitude can get IG into the river here.
All right, how much more? They're going to try to muscle their way through.
So far.
The Shy sending the ultimate. Okay, they grab this, but look what's happening on the other side. Again, Bin 3 Grubs with this Trinity Force and with the Maiden will grab BLG, their 3rd tower of the game. They also lose access of mid lane, so even potentially losing the mid tier 2. This is a huge win for BLG, saying, hell, you can have the 3rd dragon. We'll just take all of your structures.
Yeah, and they're going to get a charge on that 3rd turret as well, so slowly that is going to get whittled down, and you know, IG here, they're not even able to find this tier 1 turret bot side. Knight's going to be able to clear that one out, steals away Tibbers, and uses him for his own good to defend that turret. You can now see bases coming through from BLG. Bin's got BLG as 4, can look to stop them.
I'm just looking at Elk right now. He finished his Muramana being stacked and also has the upgraded Boots of Lucidity from the Feats of Warfare. Pretty decent. You get a lot of crit chance as well as the flat AD, but as of right now, you were losing a lot of your base. They are now walking into Fog of War. They thought this was their side of the jungle. Cyclone plus Magnet Storm equals Mako and Jeje going down. Rookie might be next. On flashes forward. He hits him with the crash down. He knocks him up, and he's going to bring him down. A triple kill for Elk, and now potentially the Otacon as well for BLG.
This is just a reminiscent of
game. Get away. He knows that he dipped into this bottom side jungle.
Okay.
Knight is instead going to prioritize the wave. This is going to be Otacon taken. And we thought, you know, there's already a gold lead here for BLG. Now they have Thornbound Otacon. And on the opposite side of the map, Beichuan is going to take the dragon, put his team on Soul Point. Elk as well here to reinforce his top laner on this wave. BLG look like they can do no wrong here in this series versus Invictus Gaming.
And once again, I will say that bot side, there's a big TP fight coming in from Rookie, though. They're looking for this fight.
Oh, they should have seen him on this teleport. Knight does see him here. He's going to be able to knock him up. The Shy finding Elk potentially. That is a shutdown onto Gala. And Rookie's going to chase Knight out of this side of the jungle. Baron has spawned, and maybe this is the find. This is the pick that Invictus Gaming needed to get back into this game.
Bin has got teleport. He can influence this if they choose. But BLG have got 3 very strong members still sniffing around here. Maybe Bin looks to just go and take turrets, and the rest of BLG are looking to buy time. The Baron, it's slow. It's Senna and Annie. This DPS is not quick.
Annie is actually trying to find a recall timer, backs up, Knight trying to fly in off of the wings. This is a massive flank. On uses the Magnet Storm, only lands onto 1. Knight completely misses the Scion ultimate. JJ's gonna knock and execute the Silas. This will be the Baron going over. There is no contest as BLG, they simply try to keep Invictus Gaming.
But looking at these big 5v5s, Gala didn't go back to base and finish the Infinity Edge. He still sat on components, so that big ticket hit, not quite there yet. And now the Baron's worn off, then Bin all of a sudden might have a chance in this fight.
Bin's trying to find this. I know that the Shy, if he's able to take down this Maiden, there's something that could be said. There's maybe more to play
engage
for.
On Rookie.
Finds the engage. Rookie is down. Dawning Shadow comes out, but is it enough? Or is it going to be the Knight that eclipses IG? On trying to find something. It's Mako next to fall. Elk is letting it rip with these Mystic shots. And they're going to try to barrel down the mid-wave. As a teleport from Bin, this might just be the end. Who cares about a soul if you can take another Nexus?
All eyes on Gala here. He has to perform in a 3 versus 5. He's got a Scion for frontline. He's got a Lee Sin to do a little bit of work. But Hullbreaker, the Maiden, there's too many minions.
Oh, they have way too much HP. JJ's trying to get in. The Shy is tanking it, but it is another Nexus turret to fall. IG, can they hold on? It seems like the HP bars and the rest of BLG, they say, look, JJ and the Shy...
Sniffing around this. Don't think that denying the soul is that worth it.
Okay, I like this from Knight, though. Takes the Lee Sin kick. He does not land the Abscond to abduct, but at least keeps JJ away from the pit.
Okay.
Casting your ultimates, you're going to get a lot of movement speed, and we can take a look back at this fight in the replay.
Oh, this is really good from On. He's just giving him a little bit of a fakie here. Channels his auto attacks so that he can't see the wind-up of the Q as easily. Q flash, quick snipe, it's very well played. Mako here deserves some big props. Flashing into the chain so that Gala can keep himself alive. He ends up sacrificing himself, saving the game effectively with that flash in front of the chain. If Gala goes down there, the game ends. So Mako, once again, stepping up on this support role. And, for 2 players who we talked about having been a little bit inconsistent here, Mako has had a bit of a stinker with the engage underneath that tier 1 turret earlier on. On, though, has been firing on all cylinders pretty much this entire series so far.
Yeah, this is why we came into this series.
For BLG, the flash from Bin gets expended, but that is all as IG defending those inhibitor buffed up waves, but a great absorption from Bin there, just flashes out.
Inhibitor turrets down. Maybe an engage here, but that's an Infinity Edge done for Gala. Maybe it's the Shy getting caught.
Flash ulti blocked by Beitwan.
Oh, man. The Shy goes down. That might be the critical pick that BLG need to blow this game open and finish out in a 2-0 to start our series. Now they've got multiple waves crashing.
Eyes on Rookie, your 2 playmakers. Rookie with the Tibbers, Gala with the Infinity Edge. They need to step up.
Oh my god, Gala. I mean, look, Rookie has now used the ultimate. Tibbers is down. It is Tibbers versus the Maiden. And hey, maybe an animated bear is just not as good as a reanimated wife. On tries to make a play onto Mako. He gets caught out. He is gone. Turret going down here. How much more can BLG get? It's going to be a race, and it's going to be a quick one. BLG, 34.5 minutes.